Everything that you want, you have to be first. Everything you say you want, the love, the freedom, the alignment, the business, the overflow, the clarity, the peace, all the things, all of that only becomes available to you when you become the person who actually feels safe having it. And most of you are trying to jump ahead, right? Everyone's trying to quantum leap. But if you're still waiting for your external reality to change so that you can finally tell yourself that you're ready to change with it, you're about to have a rude awakening because that is not the way it works. That's not how identity works. That's not how frequency works. That's not how real manifestation works. You don't create your dream life by performing new behaviors while still holding on to the identity that created your current one. That's why faking it until you make it doesn't work. You have to become the woman who moves, thinks, feels, acts, behaves, all the things differently before the results show up, before the outcome is even true, before you can see it within your own reality. And this is what most people avoid because this is the uncomfortable part, right? Believing in something that you cannot see as if it were already true. The part where your ego still wants to control the how, where your nervous system still flinches when things feel unfamiliar, where you still get stuck in fight or flight mode when things become uncertain, where the part of you that doesn't feel worthy keeps pulling you back into those old patterns of that is not true for you, you are not worth it, you're not good enough for that. But until you make that internal shift, nothing around you will actually feel sustainable to you. And again, I don't mean fake it until you make it. I'm not saying put on a confident mask and hope the universe rewards you. I mean, you have to build the version of you who naturally embodies the thing that you're asking for because it matches who you are, not who you're pretending to be. So, when you say you want more money, for example, ask yourself, are you actually showing up with the frequency of someone who holds it with confidence and ease? Or are you still spreading energy into scarcity and anxiety and controlling and doubting and micromanaging every outcome and calling it alignment when it comes to money? When you say you want a regulated, nourishing relationship, for example, are you still betraying yourself to feel chosen, to feel loved, abandoning your boundaries to avoid being too much in the dynamic? Or saying you want love while subconsciously choosing chaos just because it's familiar and you've never felt this way before? You don't get what you want just because you want it. You get what your identity, your beliefs, your frequency, and your nervous system say that you're safe to receive.